is full of eerie sightings and multiple really close encounters.
What is that? That's people on a hill.
And the frequency of these occurrences are at an all-time high, suggesting just one thing.
What are
that
they
extraterrestrials are very close to making first contact.
Sure about that?
If they ever do, how are we supposed to communicate with them?
We gonna die.
Will they share their advanced technology
Cody locked in, how you
for the
doing?
betterment of mankind?
We're reacting to some UFO videos. We're gonna figure out if these motherfuckers are real or not. You know what I'm saying?
To assess our military capabilities.
We can figure out if they're real or
carrying out
not.
a full-on
They're probably all
invasion.
smoked out videos that don't even look
We
real
will
at all.
only
But
have
we're
to wait and
gonna
watch.
decipher. We're gonna decipher and figure out.
But until then, let's take a close
Let's
look
dial
at
it
these
in.
10 unexplained UFO and
Let's
alien
dial it in.
sightings that took place
Doing
in
good. We vibing today.
2024
Cody. We
alone,
vibing today. We're gonna
which will
watch some
shake the
videos
very
real quick,
foundation
react
of
to
humanity.
them, then hop on that abiotic
One
factor with
sighting
Papa
even
Josh.
took
Lock it
place
in.
during the ongoing Russia-Ukraine
Lock
war,
it in.
suggesting that the aliens are keeping a very close watch
100%,
on our
Cody.
military
Might find some
combat
legit ones though, dude.
techniques. So
I'm
let's
Master
jump
Chief. I will
right
send
into
a
these
locked in
shocking
Reaper. That's all I need to know.
encounters.
If we dial in their location, I'm calling you up. You're taking them out. And we got an ad. And we got an ad. World of Warships. Yeah, I'm not playing that, buddy.
Welcome to Lab 360. It's time
Unreal,
to explore.
Unreal, dude.
Number 1, 10-foot
let's get it, chat.
humanoids on a Brazilian mountain.
10-foot humanoids on a
So
Brazilian
for
mountain.
people
Let's
who
find
keep
out.
saying that UFOs and aliens are only seen in the US, here is something specially for you. Just
Yeah, I don't
1
know what
week
that is. That's
after
a
the
blur.
Miami Shadow
That could be a
alien
balloon
encounter
for all
in
I know.
January 2024.
Oh,
People
you
in
gotta be
Brazil
kidding me,
encountered
bro.
2 weird alien creatures on top
Chat,
of
let's
a
be
hill
real. That's
at an
literally a
island
person
3
with
kilometers
binoculars
off the coast of
zooming in on the
Southeast Brazil.
Regimites down the hill.
Local hikers who recorded the footage reported that
Could be a
2
priest for
alien
all I know. How does that
creatures
look like an
were spotted
alien?
on the mountain, and
How
they were
does that
supposedly
look like an
10
alien?
feet tall.
How could you tell? Did you do any math
Similar
to
to
figure
the
that one out?
Miami
No.
Shadow alien. The reason
gotta
they
be
say
kidding
they
me.
are so tall is because the shrubbery on that hill was barely reaching their knees,
Knees?
which would
That's the
ideally
normal.
cover
That's
half of
normally
a
where
normal
knees are at.
human.
Hate to break it to
The
you.
aliens
Your
were then
knees
seen
are
walking
usually in
down
that
the hill
spot.
quicker than normal humans with bigger strides, obviously
that's
because
animated.
of their tall
That's
stature.
animated. That ain't even real, bro.
Even Brazil's
Literally
provincial
no clipped out of
government
the screen for a
commented on the
second.
video, calling the creatures strange beings. Were these the same aliens
Reaper.
who were seen in Miami on New
Bro,
Year's
you
and
can't
have now
see
moved to
nothing,
South
bro. That's
America?
literally a blur moving. You know, it's one
Number
thing,
2,
I realized, Chad, about a
UFO
lot of videos like
reported
this.
over New York's LaGuardia
We have like
Airport.
4K definition videos now, and
This
every
is the
single one's
latest
always
sighting
blurry
in
as
the
hell.
list.
Can anybody figure that one out
This
for me?
shocking
Why
sighting
is everything
took
always
place
so blurry?
just recently in March
Excuse me.
2024.
All right, lock in next one.
Michelle
figure it
Reyes
out.
was on a commercial flight above New York's LaGuardia Airport on March
100%,
25th.
Cody. 100%, easy.
She was casually
Easy money.
recording a video
All right, let's
of
lock
New
in on the
York
next one.
skyline, like most
First one
travelers
fake.
do as their plane gets ready to land, when suddenly
Let's see how the second
she
one is.
spotted
This
something
one could be
very
legit.
unusual.
This one actually could be.
She saw a
If I actually can
mysterious,
see the video, better
eerie-looking
not look
black
like this, 'cause
disc-like
this shit
object
ain't
zooming
real, bro.
past her plane from right to left. The dark object was traveling at roughly
100%, same here, Reaper.
2,500
Same
feet
here, Reaper.
above ground level and was relatively close to the
All right,
plane.
let's lock in on this one.
The motion was really quick,
Okay.
but if we pause the footage, you can clearly see that this UAP
That could be
was
a bird.
neither a drone nor any manned aircraft.
It could be a
that
drone,
we know
actually.
of.
That could be a drone, actually.
Now
Don't
let's
say it's
see the
not. That
footage in
literally
real
could be a
time.
drone. It looks like a vape, chat said. We
Even
got
if
a
we
flying
consider
vape in the
fact
air.
that the plane and the UFO are
Evacuate
moving
the
in
area.
opposite directions, it still seemed like the UFO was moving at tremendous
That one's
speeds,
iffy.
like
That one could be a
fighter jet.
drone. That one could be that one
No
could be a
man-made
plethora
drone
of
yet
things.
can achieve Mach speed
That one's
while
unknown.
flying.
I'm gonna leave that one as unknown. I'm not gonna say
After
it's fake.
recording
Definitely
the
something
footage,
flying in the air.
Michelle
But what is it? I
Reyes
don't know.
immediately
Can't confirm
emailed
that's
the Federal
UFO.
Aviation Administration
no way.
to let them know what she saw.
You know what they say?
But even the FAA are still clueless as to what the mysterious black disc was.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't look like a disc.
And
by the
this
way.
is also not the first time that a UFO was seen
Lock
flying
in,
near an
Reaper.
airport.
Fucking take him out.
Number 3, UFO
That one's iffy.
in Spain vanishes
That
in
one could, but that
seconds.
one could have been anything.
This particular sighting got a lot of social media attention, mainly as it took place near the party capital of the world, Ibiza.
Never heard of that place.
Tourists were
Party
enjoying
capital
the
of the
calm
world?
ocean
Didn't know
atop a
that.
cliff in the evening.
Learn a
at
new
the
thing every day.
Esquivra Island, near Ibiza.
Now, see the ocean. This is where
Surprisingly, a
shit becomes
half-crescent
iffy.
moon was also visible during that time of the day.
Facts, Cody.
And a tourist who was trying to capture that half-crescent moon
You know,
noticed something very
The
unusual
ocean's a different
mirrored in the
story.
sky.
That's
She
the
noticed
unknowns
a
of the
white,
unknowns.
bright
You know what
orb
I mean? That's
stationary
the unknowns
near
of
the
the
moon.
unknowns.
Upon spotting it,
All right, let's
she
figure out what this
immediately
is.
pointed it out to her friend, and they both ran closer to get a better view of the unusual object.
It's just a blur. That is... Okay, that's a flare. That's
But
a lens
after they
flare or
zoomed in
something
on the orb
from
to
the sun
record
on the
some
side
clear
or
footage,
lighting or something.
something very
Because the
eerie
instant, if you
happened.
didn't realize it, she moved her camera just
The
a
orb
little bit,
shockingly
disappeared. Gone.
zoomed to the right with unprecedented
Watch
speed
the
and was
move.
never
Watch the
seen
movement of the
again.
camera. Gone.
The speed with which
Iffy.
it zipped out of
I
the
don't know.
field of vision of the
I don't
camera
know, I'm
was
considering- I'm
totally
calling that a glare.
otherworldly.
Or an actual,
Such
could
an
be a flare,
impossible
could be a
feat
Chinese
cannot be
lantern too.
achieved
I've
by
seen
any
those flying in the
man-made
air before and
craft
tripped
that we
out and
know
then
of.
found out they were just lanterns flying in the sky.
Even the most
So, I mean,
powerful rocket ever built, SpaceX's
that one don't
Starship,
seem real to me.
which has a
That one
top
don't
speed
seem real.
of
That's fake. We're calling it
16,000
fake,
miles
chat.
per
Yep,
hour,
100%
would
fake.
find it extremely
Straight up
difficult to
fake, dude.
achieve such quick momentum in just a split
100%
second.
fake, bro.
Also, the
no
fact
way.
that the bright orb was stationary all that while, but zoomed away the moment the tourist tried to
But
capture
yeah, that's
it on
animated
camera,
or something, bro. I
goes
don't
to show
believe that
that
one.
the aliens
Too blurry.
knew that
Yet
they were
again,
being
chat. What's with
monitored.
all the blurry videos? Why is every
But
single
how
one blurry,
advanced is their tech that they can send someone trying
Every
to
single one
record
blurry.
them from so
Blurrier
far
than
away?
we're recording in fucking
Number
320p.
4, UFO seen in Lancaster and Palmdale, California.
All right, let's see it.
This sighting is the most recent one and took place on the 16th of August. It also
That
got
could
a
be a
lot of
drone.
social media attention as it took place in California. These eerie sightings took
Okay,
place
a lot of people
between
saw 'em,
the
so it
cities
did
of
happen.
Palmdale
That we
and
can- that one-
Lancaster, north of Los Angeles and close to a U.S.
Cody,
Air
you actually
Force
are
base.
locked in. I didn't know that.
Which is why a lot
That
of
could also
people
be
are pointing
military
out
things, too.
that this might be
Military
the U.S.
base.
military testing out
Yep,
its
it's probably
advanced
drones.
crafts. Residents of Lancaster and Palmdale
Same here,
reported
Reaper.
seeing up to 6
Now,
UFOs
I'm not gonna say
in the
all of
skies
them
late
are
Friday
fake,
night.
but like some of them probably are.
Some even saw the
Like,
UFOs
this could be drones for all
abruptly
I know.
stopping midair and going in a different direction.
Iffy though.
Initially, they
That-
thought
that-
that they
that
were
was a
shooting
5-second
stars,
clip. I don't know what
but
that
then
was.
suddenly these
Zoomed into the
UFOs
max.
started moving
That
in
could
a
be anything.
zigzag
It
fashion,
could be a drone.
suggesting it was a craft
Probably
being
is a
controlled
drone.
by someone. At
I don't
first,
believe
the
it, Cody.
UFO appears to be completely stationary, emanating lights
This I
which
know this
pretty
one.
much
I've
resemble
I've
those
read up
coming
on this
from
one. This
top
one
of a
was literally
police car.
drones. This was literally drones
Then,
at a festival.
shockingly, the UFO
So when it fell
began
down like
to
that-
descend, which startled
Yeah, what
everyone.
was that? That would crash. You'd see an explosion.
There were even
Come on.
reports that one of these UFOs landed further out in California
Oh,
on the
100.
beach,
Reaper 9. That's
and
the issue with
authorities
that's
obviously
the issue with
cordoned
UFOs.
off the area
90%
for further
fake,
investigation.
99%
But
fake,
surprisingly,
1%
nothing
real.
was
So
announced in the
90% of
news
the time you think
regarding
it's
these
fake, and then the ones that
UFO
are real, you can't
sightings.
tell if they're real or not because you always believe they're fake.
Is the U.S.
But that was
government
drones.
and law
I know for a
enforcement
fact.
trying to conceal
That was
something
drones.
from the general public? Did these UFOs
Like, that's drones,
descend
bro.
on their own,
If that thing's cruising down that fast, it crashed.
or were they shot down by the U.S. military? Also, Palmdale is no
Wasn't shot
stranger
down
to
by the
UFO
military. Where's the
activity,
explosion? Come
as
on.
back in 2022,
Come on. Look at this little
residents
Reggie.
of this city experienced something otherworldly that made
Now,
them fear
that,
for their
on the other
very
hand, I
lives.
don't know what I'm looking at.
People spotted more than 100 so-called lights in the night
That
sky,
could be drones, too.
and some of these even moved, so they were definitely not stars. But what
It's
exactly
definitely
were
not
they?
stars. That's probably drones, though. A lot of the drones are
Were
drones
they
are now a
smaller
norm.
UFOs
You're gonna see them
coming out of
everywhere
a
now.
mothership?
Okay, okay, buddy.
I want to buy your house.
Yeah,
I can pay you cash for your house no matter what condition it's in.
Oh, really?
If you need to sell your house for any reason,
Yeah, I don't
click
think
the
so,
button
buddy.
And why were so many UFOs hovering over Palmdale that night?
There's probably
Number
drone
5,
testing.
metallic sphere seen
Hello?
at U.S. Navy Air Show. This unusual
this!
sighting took place in May 2024, just 2 months after the LaGuardia Airport black disc incident.
Now the spheres that we're talking
On the
different
bright
story
morning
now.
of May 28th,
Now we're
the
talking a
Navy
different
Air
story.
Show was on in full swing in
We're
Long
talking about
Island,
medical sphere-
with more
metal
than
spheres
eager
at-
spectators. The
Yeah,
Blue
we might be
Angels,
talking
who
about
are a
something
U.S.
now. We
Navy
might be
flight
talking about
demonstration
something.
squadron, were also performing at the air show that day.
Okay.
And as always, people were filming the crazy fighter jet maneuvers, when one of the spectators noticed something really inexplicable.
Let me see it.
In the video
gotta see it.
recorded by this particular witness, we can clearly see the Super Hornet jet moving from right to left, but if you slow down the video, you will notice a shiny metallic sphere rush
that could
past
be
the
something.
U.S. Navy jet.
That could be something.
The incident takes place so
Not
quickly
gonna lie, this one
that
could be
had it
something.
not been for the vigilant
That thing's
spectator,
zooming.
someone would think it's just a fly passing in front of the camera.
That could be that too.
Metallic spheres of this
What?
kind have been encountered
That-
in the past by not just U.S. Navy pilots,
okay, what kind
but
of picture
Colombian
is that?
commercial pilots.
Like that. Have I seen that flying in the air, bro? I'm gonna tweak out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what is that? That's an unknown.
Personnel
This is
in
a
the
legit
Middle
video
East.
from the U.S. military. I've watched this one before too. This is creeps. This creeps me out.
So
That
if
type
this
of video
UFO was
creeps
only
me out,
visible
man.
on slowing down the
My
footage,
opinion, though, dude,
what Mach speed was
it's
it
probably
traveling at,
U.S.
without
military
any
secret
visible
weapons.
means
That's
of
just my
propulsion
opinion.
known to man?
90% of it is.
And what creates even more
But
curiosity
the
is
metal
that
spheres,
these
these have been.
metallic spheres
I've seen
are
these in
normally seen
actual
near
military videos, so
installations.
that have been declassified.
So are these aliens keeping a
shit-
watchful eye on our military technology?
Could be ours.
Are they doing so
Could
to
be-
gauge
could
if
be
we
something
are a
else,
threat
for all
to
we
them
know.
before they make some kind of contact with us?
Those ones are a little creepier.
Number 6. Green UFO
Those ones
seen in
iffy.
Tehran. This sighting took place
first 10
somewhere
were
in
smoked
May
out,
in
though.
Tehran, a city in Iran.
First 10 were
And
cooked.
many would say that this is just plain CGI.
All right, let's see
But
it.
to be really honest, this sighting has not.
Chat. Let's be real here. Okay. There ain't no way in hell that is real. If that was real, bro, it'd be all over the news, dog. There's no chance this is real. This is CGI 100%, bro.
Been debunked yet. This seems like the closest UFO sighting ever. Second only to the metallic sphere.
Now
that
this
zoomed
one,
right past a commercial plane
this one
in
I don't know
Colombia
about.
in
I've watched a lot of
2023.
videos of this one. That one's weird
What
too.
seems really
That's
crazy
fake.
is that
That green
this
thing
UFO
fake,
emanating
bro.
bright green light hovered right over the city, just a few hundred meters above ground level.
No way that's real, dog.
Such up close and clear footage of a UFO.
Now the orange
has
triangle,
never
that's a
been
military
captured
video
on
too. I know
camera.
that for a fact. What could that be? Probably
The
one of
nearness
ours.
of the craft can clearly be gauged
Flying over
by
U.S.
the
military
size of the
bases? Come on, it's
visible
probably a U.S.
UFO,
military
which
item.
seems as big as
Come
a
on.
commercial airplane.
Put two and two together.
And this same green UFO
Usually the
was
simplest
seen by
answer is
many
the
others
correct
in the
answer,
city,
90% of the
but this
time.
time at a higher altitude,
that's fake too, come on.
moving with the same
That's fake.
laid-back speed.
Chat.
Why was this specific UFO hovering so slow as compared
Chat, if you
to
find
all
better
the other
videos for me to
UFOs
react to of this
that just
category,
speed off when they realize
make sure to
that
drop
they
them
have
down in
been
the Discord
spotted,
too. I'll save
like
them.
the
I'll watch them
UFO
next
seen in
next
Ibiza,
stream.
Spain?
That's fake.
Or was
Dude,
this some highly advanced military aircraft that
Probably.
the Iranian armed forces were just testing?
Probably not. No. Probably not. No.
Number
probably
7,
ours.
UFO seen by couple in Canada.
All right, let's see it.
In the last few decades, Canada has also become a
Dude,
hotspot
this
for
man's
UFO
clips
sightings.
are booty, bro.
The most
He
recent
shows
one
clips
occurred
for
on
like
May
a
14th
millisecond.
in the Fort Alexander area. A Canadian couple stumbled upon an extraordinary sight when they noticed 4 UFOs shining as brightly as the sun over a nearby river.
That could be flares.
Stevenson and his wife were driving through Fort Alexander around 10
But,
p.m.
dude, I
when
don't
they
know, man.
spotted several mysterious orbs emitting yellow lights hovering over
That could
the
be
Winnipeg
flares.
River.
It could be something else too. The only thing I'll
Justin
say about
immediately
Canada though,
started
Cody, and
recording
like
this
up
baffling
north,
sighting, which left
we
him
have
and his
shot down
wife
objects
totally
over Alaska
dumbstruck.
and stuff that we don't know what they are.
To the normal eye, it appears
That's the only
like
thing
there
that
are
makes me
4
question that a
suns
little
on the
bit.
horizon.
But this is probably flares, dude. This is probably flares.
Such
the way
a
they're just
UFO
staying there and
emitting
flickering
an
like that,
orangish
that's
yellow
probably a
light
flare.
has been seen once over Texas as well. Are these orange UFOs all part of the
Now,
same
the one in
battalion,
Texas, that one might be
keeping a
something.
watch over the continent of North America?
It could be.
Also, after his wife posted
hard
the
to tell,
footage
dude.
on Facebook,
The thing,
many were quick
until
to
the
point out
government
that it
comes out
might
and says
just be a
something, man, I
strange
don't think we'll ever
anomaly.
really know.
Was this just a freak
never really know,
natural
man.
incident or multiple UFOs indeed?
But
We
like
will only
that
know
looks
with
like
time.
flares to me. You got too low, too high. The too low just started slowly falling down. The two up top just got shot. That's just my opinion.
That was Joe.
Oh God, here we go.
He's
Horror
sick.
movie. What is it?
He must be the famous.
Number
Yo, chat. On a real note, though, you guys see that Until Dawn is making a movie? That movie looks sick. Might be watching. We might be playing the game soon too. Because I've never played that either. Who knows what we haven't exactly. We had, dude. If you really think about stuff, dude. If you really think about stuff in reality, bro. The U.S. created the internet back before the internet existed. We created the SR-71 Black. We're the fastest plane ever in like 1970, bro. Like the stuff we have hidden behind closed doors. Y'all don't even want to know what we got, bro. And they'll never tell us, so we'll never know.
8. UFOs seen in Nagpur, India.
Okay, no, that's a spotlight.
This next sighting
That's a
comes
spotlight.
all the way from India.
That's a spotlight, bro.
Back in June, People
I've
in the
seen
city
that in
of
my own
Nagpur were shocked
near
to
my
see
house
such
before.
an
There was
unnatural
a show
phenomenon
going on near my house,
occur
and there
in
was
the
literally
night
spotlights
sky.
in the air, and they look just like that.
June is mostly monsoon season
They literally
in
look
India,
just like that, you know
so
what I
the
mean?
skies are heavily
Debunked!
clouded with thick
On to the next.
rain-bearing
That's fake.
clouds. But the UFOs
we got
were
another
so
one.
bright that their
No,
lights
that's
penetrated through
spotlights
the
or
dark
something, bro.
cloud stationary and disappear,
Okay, let's
like
see
in the
these
case of the Texas and Area 51 sightings.
Those are probably
But
military.
this might be the first time
Those
that
are probably
UFOs
military.
have
They
been
gotta
seen
be.
going round and
They
round
gotta be
at such
military,
high
bro.
speeds.
There
Were
ain't no
they
way
trying
they
to
ain't.
create a whirlpool of sorts to open some kind of portal?
Okay, buddy. No. they
Number
weren't.
9.
That was a
UFO
spotlight.
seen by Ukrainian soldiers during the Russia-Ukraine war. Russian President Vladimir
my
Putin
God,
recently said
bro.
that he would use nuclear weapons if NATO deployed their troops on ground to fight against Russia alongside.
Okay,
Was
yep.
seen by Ukrainian soldiers. Seriously
what is that?
eerie-looking UFO was seen by Ukrainian soldiers.
I never heard about this. I'm calling this
This
fake.
is the second time that a UFO has been spotted in a war zone.
Because it's
Normally,
probably ours.
UFOs have been seen above cities and also
Facts,
over
Cody.
mountains.
We're opening
But rarely
portals
have
now, dude.
UFOs been spotted during
Open
an active
portals to the
war
fourth
by
dimension now or
soldiers.
something?
The footage shows Ukrainian soldiers
Unneeded,
from
bro.
the
Not real.
406th Battalion totally
Till I see one
speechless
open
and
over my house,
horrified
and like I
after
said, dude,
seeing
I'll be the
UFO
first
right
dude.
in front of them.
UFO lands in my backyard. I'm going
You
up to that.
can't blame
I'm going
them
up to the
for
IMB.
such a
Oh,
reaction.
you want to take a
As
puff
for
off
a
this
minute,
doink?
they actually thought
Let
that
me
it
go
was
in
a
that
new
spaceship.
Russian
Show me the
aircraft
universe real quick.
that
You know
was
what I'm
ready
saying?
to attack them with a nuclear weapon. But this UFO was disc-shaped
Yeah, it is
and
nothing
was
like the game.
completely stationary,
That's the sad
floating
part,
in
dude.
air for the entire
They never make
duration.
them like the game, dude.
This completely bamboozled
Even
the
though they should.
Ukrainian soldiers, who can be heard
Even though they
swearing
should,
in
bro.
Russian, out of fear of not being able to
Yeah, I don't know what
comprehend
that
what
was.
they had just witnessed.
That's
The
probably
scary
that's some kind of
footage
secret
was
weapon or
captured by a
something.
heat vision
Probably some weird
quadcopter
drone or
drone
something.
used by the Ukrainian armed forces.
Straight up.
This mysterious hovering object bears a striking resemblance to the Baghdad Phantom, a skinny, cylindrical object spotted above Iraq in May 2022.
See, every time they
by
spot
the
these things, it's
infrared
somewhere
heat
where the
camera
US
of a
is.
U.S. Air Force
See?
Reaper drone.
See?
And this was not the last time that trained military personnel came across alien spaceships.
Ain't no way that's real. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
Number 10,
All right, let's see.
10-foot alien seen outside a mall in Miami.
Oh, here we go. I've seen a
For some
bazillion
odd
videos
reason,
of this.
a
Let's
lot
see
of
it real quick.
UFO and are just hoaxes of the city police. It all started when a brawl broke out.
Granted,
among
it was
some
weird that there was
50-odd
that many cops for
teenagers
that
who
type
were
of deal.
using sticks.
Okay,
and
we don't need to
it's
see that. People
confirmed
getting
in
their
an official statement that there was niggers at the.
I look back, it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer.
All this
Yeah, no,
while
dude, you're
police
tripping,
were
dog.
firing gunshots at the same.
Would you take a
creature.
puff on before that? What
And this
Schedule
was
1
also
mix were
not
you
the
smoking
last
before
time
that?
a 10-foot alien